So if you are a football fan, if you're a Patriots fan like me, I know you're probably super excited for the AFC Championship this weekend. And it's only Tuesday, so we have a little bit of a wait. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about what's coming up. First of all, I would like to congratulate the Steelers defense and kicker on their win this past weekend. Absolutely. And first of all, I'd like to start with my dislikes, what I'm worried about in this game coming up with the Steelers. Definitely, of course, Big Ben, scares me, rapist. He's always worrisome in the playoffs and at the bar. And definitely, obviously, Bell and Brown scare me. Bell with his 170-yard performance against the Chiefs, that's worrisome. On the Patriots side, the uncertainty of Hogan and Mitchell scares me because Brady was all of a sudden thinking he was Aaron Rodgers and throwing all these Hail Marys and deep balls this past weekend. And Mitchell wasn't even in there, which I didn't even notice, and apparently Brady didn't notice either, because those are really our only two deep threats, and he kept throwing deep ball after deep ball. So that scares me. Hopefully they're healthy. I heard Chris Hogan wasn't limping and maybe good to go. Malcolm's a little bit more uncertain. So let's talk about what I like about this weekend. What is making me feel good? One thing that's making me feel good is home field advantage. I'm so happy that Belichick didn't throw away that game against the Dolphins like he did last year. We finally realized how important home field is. Brady is 4-0 at home in the playoffs, so I like that number. I like that we're 7-2 against the Steelers at home, and one of those losses, the only one in the Brady era, was when Matt Castle was in. So I like that. I like that Tomlin called us assholes and that Antonio Brown was dumb enough to film it and put it online, because that shit fuels our fire, right? They've clearly learned nothing from Rex Ryan, who loves to say stupid shit like that, and then we always destroy him. So I love that Mike Tomlin was stupid enough to say that. I like that Brady kind of had a bad game last weekend. He threw 2 interceptions, which is the same number of interceptions he had thrown all year. He'll be the first to say that he needs to play better. And I like that because we don't usually see Brady have 2 bad games in a row. So I like that he had an off game because I feel like he's going to come in here guns blazing and make those corrections. As much as Bell scares me, I like that he had 170 yards and never made it in the end zone. That they didn't make it in the end zone the whole game, because that was against the 24th ranked defense in the league. They couldn't get in the end zone. And the Patriots have a good red zone defense. We'll let you run all over us, but we're not letting you in the end zone. So the fact that Bell was able to have a record-breaking 170 rushing yards in a playoff game and still not get in the end zone makes me feel good. So I do unfortunately think it's going to be a close game. My prediction is 27-24 Patriots, which is going to kill me, which also brings me to my idea for an invention, a product. I decided the last game when I was stressed, and then especially watching those Sunday games that came down to the wire, I think we need to invent, don't steal my idea, an AED advice. AED, the defibrillators that are specific to your team. So I'd have a decked out Patriots AED defibrillator at my house for, when my heart gives out watching these games. And I'm probably going to need one this weekend because I am predicting a close game. Fingers crossed that it's not, so that my anxiety stays in check. But I have a feeling, it's going to be a tough game. These are 2 tough quarterbacks, 2 good teams, 2 good coaches. But come on, it's Brady and Belichick, and it's at home. So I think we're going to pull it off. But Can't wait till Sunday, and I will see you guys 6:40 Sunday night. Go Pats.